Oh shit. Here we go again.
Well. If it isn't the time of the year when Hollywood reveals all their major blockbusters that will come out in the summer. I'm not a movie critic or industry expert, so I couldn't care less about what kind of releases we will see during summer of 2025, but something did catch my eye after watching the newest Fantastic Four trailer. Can they just let this franchise die once and for all? I'm sick and tired of watching Jurassic World movies where hybrid dinosaurs of the same original mutant monster that got people to even care about the first installment of a necromantic abomination that will soon be the Jurassic World franchise just commit mass murder and then get killed by either a stupid action, a stupid human, or a stupid dinosaur. It's soulless, it didn't need to exist, the novelty of a dinosaur movie died after watching Jurassic Park with its cool animatronic dinosaurs, and that was, by the way, 30 years ago. My short advice, go watch Prehistoric Planet or Walking with Dinosaurs. I'm done. Okay, so you stayed here, right? Do you want to hear my honest opinion on the new Jurassic World movie? Without all the sugarcoating and group appreciation coming from the same 5 or 10 or even 20 identical dinosaur YouTubers. And let's not forget that one lonely Spinosaurus fan who's happy to see his favorite big beast on the screen. This movie is a trap. This movie claims to be a return to horror roots revival of the franchise. At least, that's what the director Gareth Edwards wants you to believe. Well, classroom, welcome to Gaslighting 101. This is a new technique that Hollywood uses to bring back longtime fans of old franchises like Star Wars, Alien, and now their new and next victim, Jurassic World. They claim to be doing this for the fans of the original movie. They want you to think they understand what made the original movie good and how they can bring back this original formula onto the screen. Big spoiler, they can't do that. This movie is made by fans for fans. This, kids, is called gaslighting. Hollywood doesn't care about your feelings. They just want to make money off your favorite childhood movie one more time before this franchise becomes completely irrelevant for another 10 years. Oh wait, until someone comes over and reanimates this monster Frankenstein again. It's Ouroboros. It's a never-ending cycle of reanimation and death. Well, Mr. Gareth Edwards, let's see what you made so far. Godzilla 2014, a movie so horrifically mediocre that I don't remember what was happening throughout most of the movie's runtime until like the big final boss fight of 2 giant monsters, which was, let's say, an hour into the movie. Just for reference, Godzilla 2014 was supposed to be our first introduction to what would become the kaiju, monster, whatever franchise. And this is how it started off, with showing Godzilla an hour into the movie. Yes, let's give this guy some money to make a movie about dinosaurs, because he clearly understands the formula. Rogue One, the only good movie ever made in the mess that is the new Star Wars franchise, that he decided to clone its entire plot, change around some names and the setting, and call it The Creator. Now, okay, let's calm down. Let's give it a chance. Maybe the story is good. Maybe the writers actually cooked with the narrative. Let's see. Now, the story takes place on an abandoned island with an abandoned facility that was creating dinosaurs for Jurassic Park and transporting them there. But because these creatures were considered dangerous, they were never transported to the main park. This sounds just like the plot to Jurassic Park 3. But wait, wait a minute, dear viewer, there's more. I know it was hard to notice this within a 2-minute trailer, but where are all the dinosaurs? Weren't they all let out at the end of Jurassic World 2 and they repopulated the entire world so much that now humanity tries to coexist with the dinosaurs in Jurassic World 3? Why the heck would you want to go to an island to search for some MacGuffin dino DNA when you have the dinosaurs right outside your house, probably devouring your family pet Bailey? Unless... So, this is the elephant in the room. This is a Jurassic World movie that has nothing to do with Jurassic World installments apart from taking its name. Do you see the problem now? Okay, the story of the new upcoming movie goes like this. 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, the planet's environment has shown itself to be mainly inhospitable to dinosaurs. The survivors now live in remote tropical regions with conditions similar to those in which they were formerly abundant, with the exception of Biosyn, where they still thrive. Wait a minute, excuse me, what? You literally started the third movie by saying that dinosaurs adapted to living all across the world. You had a bunch of Parasaurolophus running through the snow and an Apatosaurus on the construction site in the third film, feeling pretty chill. What do you mean the planet's environment is too harsh to the dinosaurs? What about the giant Mosasaurus in the ocean? What about the no retcon rule you said in the interview, our dearest screenwriter, Mr. David Coate? You're saying that in a span of 5 years, the dinosaurs who were present all over the world suddenly underwent a mass extinction event, one that was even more global than the extinction 65 million years ago, and they are so rare it can be found in remote islands somewhere out in the tropics in the ocean? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Not only this doesn't make sense, but it completely retcons all the previous installments, and we go back to square zero. Remember the Ouroboros allegory? Maybe the previous Jurassic World movies were stupid and dumb, and they had so many continuity errors that they couldn't salvage a proper plot out of it, but don't lie to your future audience by saying there was no retcon when there clearly was a retcon. Perhaps sacrifices must be made to make your main characters go on a top secret mission to acquire the DNA of 3 largest dinosaurs that could create some MacGuffin drug that could help save human lives. Why can't you just use the dinosaurs for Biosyn if you claim that Biosyn is still a thing? They have large dinosaurs, they have a huge goddamn T-Rex and a Therizinosaurus and a Giganotosaurus. You're saying Biosyn exists, so go there and retrieve the DNA. Why do you have to go on some stupid island and risk your lives to get the MacGuffin DNA? What else did he say? So, you're telling me that Spinosaurus could hunt with a Mosasaurus? What the heck is that statement supposed to be? What kind of science was behind these statements? Mosasaurus hunted down Spinosaurus. They had an exclusively predator-prey dynamic. You won't ever catch great white sharks or orcas hunting with bears or seals for food. That is stupid. Or how about this stop frame? What kind of dinosaur is this? Unless it's yet another mutant. We don't know what this creature looks like, but it seems like many YouTubers talk about the directors utilizing abandoned concepts from Jurassic Park 3 with those abysmal looking reptile human mutants, and that just makes everything even more stupid. Where is the science behind that, David? You said you wanted to return to the roots and make a movie that just feels like the original Jurassic Park with its horror and some kind of realism elements, and then you add a human monster hybrid into it for shock value. What kind of movie did that in the last 5 years, also claiming to be a reboot? And that's only half of the statements said by both the director and screenwriter of this half-baked, half-mutilated project. There are many continuity errors that are casually dropped all throughout the first look at the new movie.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors.
What do you mean raptors were never transported to the original Jurassic Park? They were literally in the first movie, in the ending. And adding a yacht family that ends up stranded on the island just gives me even more Jurassic Park 3 vibes. Oh, and this movie also has a Spinosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Guess what that means? The T-Rex fans versus the Spinosaurus fans all again. Jurassic World Rebirth is a soulless cash grab made to trick you, the viewer, to go rewatch Jurassic Park 3, but with more CGI, a cast of new actors that have nothing to do with the entirety of the Jurassic World IP, with the only returning character being Ian Malcolm. I guess he wanted a fat paycheck because his apartment ads weren't giving that much money. I hate everything Jurassic World Rebirth wants me to believe it is. It has no interest in telling a compelling story that makes sense in the convoluted setting that previous installments have made. It's their fault, but you can't just lie to your audience and claim that you're respecting the predecessors. The writer of Jurassic World, who also wrote Jurassic Park and The Lost World Jurassic Park, was forced to write this movie, and he clearly doesn't want to be here. No one wanted this movie to exist apart from Hollywood executives. Everyone stopped caring about the franchise after it peaked with the first movie. Let me truth bomb you. Don't waste your time or money on this product of corporate greed. Don't listen to what the director and screenwriter try to tell you and convince you otherwise. They're all here to make a quick buck, and even Scarlett Johansson cannot carry this movie on her acting shoulders. This was a doomed ship, and it's already halfway sunk. I'll be here to watch it crash and burn. Let's stop this weird new Hollywood trend of trying to come back to the roots of a dead franchise, or a franchise that does not need any more installments. And as I said before, if you want dinosaur content, go watch Sir David talk about Dinah Harris looking for a tree to scratch his back on. This is all I've got to say about this movie. Will I hate watch it? I don't know, probably not, but I know that the bay is wide and full of many interesting caves and loops and currents that can lead me to perhaps an interesting copy of this movie.